Hey, what's up? Danny here, and welcome to this video on the top tools to share your accounts, your passwords with your virtual team. Now, a lot of people out there have asked the question, how do I know if my virtual team is abusing, logging into accounts and things like that, and there seems to be a comfort, or I should say discomfort level with sharing certain types of information with virtual assistants. And especially when you don't have sort of like a relationship or rapport built up with a new virtual assistant. So it's totally understandable, and it's a feeling that that lots of people have, and I had when I first started as well. Now, the number one benefit for you to embrace this sort of sharing process is that you're going to be able to give your virtual assistants access to do certain things that you otherwise would have to do yourself. So an example might be, let's say you have a Fiverr account and you're looking to hire a graphic designer. Well, you'd have to do that yourself because you have login access to your account. And it's not really a best use of your time if you happen to have virtual assistants. And I'll explain in a second, because sometimes I do go onto Fiverr and I do look at things just kind of browsing. But when I want something in particular, I delegate it to my project manager, and she will go into Fiverr using shared secure login and go in there and start looking at jobs on my behalf and potential gigs that are in there, and getting the list of those gigs together, making them favorites in my Fiverr account, and then sending me the details so I can kind of take a look at the short list and make a decision on what I want to go with. Now, the great thing about that is it saves me tons of time. Okay, I could spend a long time going on any website doing research, but if I have my virtual assistants doing that for me, I'm going to get lots of free time back so I can focus on growing my business, networking with other people, or doing other high leverage tasks that are more important for me as an entrepreneur and a business owner to move my business forward. So now we got that out of the way. You know the benefits of outsourcing and being able to free up your time and leverage your time better, but it is still a challenge for many entrepreneurs out there to harness the technology portion of it. And so my top three recommendations are Lastpass. The second one is 1Password, and the third one is Dashlane. Now, I'll talk a little bit about them. Lastpass is the number one tool that I use when I share any secure logins with my team. And it's very easy because it's cloud-based. Basically, you can sign up for a free account, which is a bonus. You can get a free account at lastpass.com and basically create logins, share your logins with your team remotely, and it just makes it really easy to share and to access. They have Google Chrome extensions, so you can manage them pretty easily. If you can see on my screen here, you just click on the little extension and it'll come up, and you can go ahead and search for all the logins that you have. Now, the next one is 1Password. Now, 1Password is actually the first one that I used when I started using this sort of password management software, and it actually is something you download. So you download it to your machine and your laptop or your desktop or Mac or whatever you have, and you would be able to add secure sites similar to LastPass, where you would set up a login and go ahead and save it to a vault. The difference is that 1Password for Teams is not web-based, and so you would have to sync it using Dropbox. I think right now that's, as of this recording, it's still kind of their primary syncing model, but I haven't really used 1Password for Teams because this particular component is new. So this is another option that you may want to check out as well. Now, if you do 1Password for Teams, there is a charge. So that could be the downside to a lot of people going with that solution. And I personally find that 1Password gets a little bit out of sync when it comes to when you have browser updates and things like that. So that's something to keep in mind. So you would have to restart your browser and then restart your 1Password extension. You may have to uninstall it. So there's some little technical limitations, but it's still a great password manager. I use it for my personal stuff that I don't share out with people. Then the third one is Dashlane, and Dashlane is touted as really a very, very slick interface, very easy to use. I have never used this one, and so I added this to the list because the research that I've done, it looks to be a very promising option for secure password sharing. And it is not for free. I mean, you could start off with a free account, but if you want to access some of their more robust business features like sharing and things like that with your team members, there is a charge for that as well. They're nominal when you look in the comparison of what it would cost you if you had a compromised password or anything like that. And I think they start like maybe anywhere in the $50 and under per year for 1Password for Teams and for Dashlane. So definitely ones to look at if you're looking for a password solution. Lastpass.com, free. Totally recommend it. If you're going to start trying this out and testing it out, go over to lastpass.com and try it out and start sharing it out with your virtual team so that you can go ahead and free up more off your plate and hopefully grow your business. So take care, and I'll talk to you soon.